right, we're running a little bit behind, but we're managing here. I have a feeling that most of my interviews that I've been doing lately haven't been getting recorded. I have a very slight suspicion because this whole time I've been looking over and secondary voice has been turned off. So I think the past few matches that I've been doing that I think have been clear are turned off. So I just did interviews on like 3 teams and I'm not even sure if they're actually recorded. So anyways, welcome in everybody. We'll get to the actual casting match. Today's match is going to be a Los Champs league match. The 2v2 NAEs between Uncle Tito and NF Plats. Both are currently tied on their series score with 2-1 on their win-loss ratio. So that is the teams that we have in between them at the moment. The rosters that you guys are going to have in between is on Uncle Tito. You've got the Pedro 906, TOASTwithJAM, and mopthetop. On NF Plats, you have Hanjo Cade, Fluffball, and NutonicFox. I do want to go check those guys out at some point. Hello, Mocha. In the meantime, I would like you guys to also go check out my boy Peekit, ARL. He is casting live at the moment with another match that is going on. We'll go ahead and send the match info there so that they can join whenever they feel present, and I'll give the go-ahead when it is time. Peekit RL is a fellow streamer of mine in which I do dearly love watching and giving all of the nuisance to. Thanks. But welcome. I hope you guys have a fantastic time watching your teams play today. NF gonna be cooking according to chat here. And we are currently just waiting for them to join. When the music goes, all I need, I feel that. Oh god. You're just here to watch someone lose? You know what? I like the confidence. Real. And we've got the 2 players that have joined for both teams, so we're going to go ahead and get started on these matches. We're a little bit late, so we can't delay any longer. We're already 8 minutes over time from what we should be originally starting on. Apologies for that. Good luck NF, and good luck Uncle Tito. We're going to send the go message out. That way they can join up. I'm going to join up on my spectator's seat and get everything ready. Get off my bed. Sorry, my cat was on my bed. You don't like all of the phrase in the chat, though? Well, it's kind of like a little bit of both. I am sorry, my man. We'll get to that later during the intermissions, but here we are with the 5 minutes on the board already started. Pedro getting that nice kick off to the backboard, looking for a double touchdown. Able to get that in the net under the crossbar. Fluffball with the pop. Can't see. Yes, you can. It loads a little bit. I am sorry for the delay. Doing my best here. All questions will be answered during the intermission. We have to focus on matches. If you guys can ask him now. Pedro with the 50 over to it. TOASTwithJAM's going to play it a little bit safe. Able to get to the read to the backboard, but Anjo unable to get that touch into the net. Pedro with the shot down. Blocked and saved by Fluffball, who's going to take this up to the wall. Pedro up in the air. Misses the touch on the balls, leaving it for Hanjo to clear it down the field. TOASTwithJAM looking for a nice touch to the backboard.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos
Fluffball
later.
trying to clear it to the middle for a possible pass. But TOASTwithJAM taking it away. Hanjo bringing it back. I am in love with NF Plats right now. Almost in. It just rolls off the post. Post is the SSL of these games here. As Fluffball is going to dribble it over and able to get a light flick. Passing it. Leaving it for Hanjo, but it's going to be cleared away by Pedro. Fluffball with the pop. Hanjo getting the flick down to his teammate. Who's going to clear it to the net. Pedro with the last minute save to get it to the corner. Pass out to the mid, but to no one on the NutonicFox side. Fluffball. Clear over to the backboard. Looking for a second touch. Maybe a bomb. Hanjo cheating up on that. Leaves an open net for TOASTwithJAM to carry it to the net. And he's going to 50 it off of Fluffball. Three minutes and 14 on the clock as Pedro gets that kickoff. Fluffball is going to play it a little bit safe, challenging Pedro up into the air. TOASTwithJAM gets that demo, leaving Pedro with a nice backwards touch to the net. TOASTwithJAM's going to steal it for the stat. Oh, no, never mind. It looks like Pedro, cursed cam view. Toast was able to get that touch, not Pedro. Up by 3. Fluffball with the kickoff. Pedro is going to collect this, looking for an air dribble to the wall. Maybe a touch out mid, but no touch. Hanjo with the carry. Looking for a flick. Maybe a pop high. Able to get it in by getting that last second touch. Bumping Toast away from the ball into the net. Scoring two things at once in this goal. Get him butt spot. Nice pop up. Pedro. Hanjo almost putting this to his own net. Having to pop it high to the crossbar. TOASTwithJAM was looking to score it. But here comes Fluffball with an open net. Both players on Uncle Tito challenged that a little bit too aggressively. Pedro was expecting that to go straight in. Almost tied with 2:42 remaining on the clock. NF Platts looking to make a comeback here. Almost getting that third goal to tie the game up. Fluffball looking to carry this or get it past to the mid as Hanjo will take the ball away. Open for a pass, but no touch as Pedro misses it, but it's an open net. Fluffball just going to repay the favor that Toast did to them. Tie game. This is a match, ladies and gentlemen, and anybody of any other gender. Hanjo with the kick over to the net. TOASTwithJAM with the dribble. Nice flick over one. Looking for a second one around. Off the post and into the net. Making NF Platts look like moving on from that conversation. Hanjo just unable to read that little cut from TOASTwithJAM. Able to get another point on the board to keep it from tie. Off the corner of the ceiling, TOASTwithJAM gets a light touch to put it to orange corner. Hanjo no touch, but it's passed out to the mid by Toes. Fluffball able to clear it away. Hanjo trying to keep it out the net, looking for a second save. Does so, it's to the wall. Pedro missing the touch. Backflip flicks it away. Pass to TOASTwithJAM, who's going to take it to their side. Over to the backboard. Fluffball looking for a score. Almost gets it in. TOASTwithJAM just able to save it last minute. To the backboard once more. Pedro going to clear this down the field. Looking for a shot. Toast just going to let it float as it bounces up in the air. Nice 50. Pedro, if recovered, could have scored that really quickly, and it's going to be cleared away now. Hanjo, no boost, not able to make a play. Pedro hitting this off the wall. Getting 50 by Fluffball into the corner. TOASTwithJAM going to flick this down the field. TOASTwithJAM over to the backboard looking for a double touch. Can't get it under the crossbar, leaving Fluffball with the dribble. He's going to have to try to make some pressure. So he goes to the backboard for Hanjo, who's looking for a touch in, but it's a little bit wide. Couldn't find the angle on that net. Fluffball looking for a touch. Can't get it to where they wanted it to as Hanjo being beat to that ball by Toes. Fluffball over to the mid. Hanjo turning it quickly. Able to get that into the net for a tie game with 23 seconds. We're back up onto this match. NF Platts looking to stay tight with Uncle Tito. Kickoff. NF Platts wanting this to go to OT, but Uncle Tito, they don't want it. Pop up high for Fluffball. Gets it around one. Pedro getting dusted to that. Hanjo over to the backboard. No teammate there to help him. TOASTwithJAM looking to flick it around one. Can't get it into the net. It's going to bounce onto the ground. A little high. Panic from the net. Woo. Almost had a game 2 off of that panic. NF Platts barely able to stave off a goal as it hits the ground on the goal line. TOASTwithJAM 50'd by Fluffball. Hanjo gonna get hit away, knocking that ball high for Pedro. Gonna get it around, but it's gonna be cleared away by Hanjo, who's gonna get another touch on it. Fluffball with the follow through. Getting 50 by TOASTwithJAM. Here comes Pedro. Trying their best to collect it. Passing it over to TOASTwithJAM, who passes it back to the same area Pedro was in. TOASTwithJAM with the light touch. Here comes Pedro, looking for a shot. A faking out of one player, but it's going to be 50'd into the midfield. TOASTwithJAM up in the air dribble. Can't get a... does get a second touch, but here comes Hanjo with the clear. Able to save it last minute once again. Up to the backboard. Fluffball looking for a second touch. Cleared away by Toast. Also cleared on that one. Fluffball with the shot. Pedro just being a little bit too slow to get to that ball. TOASTwithJAM did their job. Just beat out. Tough match between NF Platts and Uncle Tito. They took to a 1 minute and 11 second overtime. Whew, you guys have been chatting up a storm. There's no way I'm going to catch up to what you guys are saying. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. What rank am I? I am C1. I think these guys are also C1 as well, so I'm playing the same rank. Discord do be wild. Does everyone peek? I am C2. That's crazy. Don't get me started. You know what I would do. Give up with school and focus RL? Really? Like, real. You know my rank? I mean, I don't know. You guys can chat. I thought that was strict to 22. Into the next match we go. All players are going to join whenever they feel. I'm assuming they're going to wait for me to go. Okay, Hanjo's ready. There goes Pedro. Game 2. We'll go ahead and turn this music down. We'll get into the spectator booth. And we'll switch for you guys to watch. 5 minutes up on that clock. Also, RLCS overlay type branding. Not sponsored, but go check out my panels down below. Borrowed by LNDR. Wonderful program that he's made. Allows you to bring any type of casting flavor you want without just being bland. Hanjo looking to make an early lead here. Hoping for a pass out to the mid. Fluffball's there, but notices TOASTwithJAM. Able to get that 50 to the wall. Looking for a second touch to the mid. Hanjo's there. Can't get the angle to the net. TOASTwithJAM's able to get an aerial and clear it away. Off the wall. Looking for a shot. Both players up on that as Pedro tried to fake it out for a light touch, but Fluffball just reading it in time. Hanjo with the hard clear, able to be blocked by Pedro. Now in the blue half. Uncle Tito looking to get out, and they're going to do just that. TOASTwithJAM with the long clear. Hanjo off the post to clear it away, or save it. Pedro looking to make some pressure. Nice angle by TOASTwithJAM, just barely able to get it under Fluffball, who tried to read the initial touch, but just went a little bit too short on that play. Goes straight behind them into their net. Beautiful kickoff. It's going to go neutral on this side of things. Pedro going up early, trying to make a pinch down. TOASTwithJAM looking to cut it. Able to get the 50 and a little bit of a fake to let the ball go in. Panic from NF Platts here as they're down by 2. TOASTwithJAM taking their sweet ride to get that ball in. No rush to try to put it in the net. They don't need anything. They are up by 1. Now NF Platts looking to answer. Pedro with the miss allows NF Platts to make some offensive pressure. Still doing some funky stuff. Fluffball with the pop high. Both players from Uncle Tito go for that. Hanjo not able to catch it the way they wanted to. Air dribble from Pedro. He's going to lose the ball. Almost goes for a bump, but can't get the angle on the car. Pass out by Hanjo. Fluffball goes up. Blocked by TOASTwithJAM. Pedro's going to take this to the wall. Pass over to TOASTwithJAM. Blocked by Hanjo. Is looking for a shot under the crossbar. Gets a touch. Pedro not able to get around that post. And Hanjo with a nice little backwards touch into the net. Beautiful angle. Just last second. Almost gets bumped by Pedro to clear it away. My brain is dying. Beautiful catch from Fluffball, who's going to get an extra touch. It's gets taken away by Pedro. Hanjo with the misread on the speed of that ball. Fluffball, nice to the post. Able to get it over Pedro's head. TOASTwithJAM. And make a pass play here. It's cleared away by Fluffball, who's looking for a touch in. TOASTwithJAM looking to turn away from that. Probably thought that Fluffball wasn't going to get the angle, or just not able to. Turn a little away instead of turning in. It was definitely looking a little bit sus. Everybody who has played or heard Among Us meme just went crazy off of that one sentence. Back into the game we go. TOASTwithJAM pushing this to the wall. Pedro's going to clear it off that wall. Same wall. Putting high for the backboard, hoping for a double tap, but gets blocked away by Hanjo. Pop over 1. Fluffball unable to get that flick over TOASTwithJAM. Pedro looking for a shot, pops it high. This is a tie game. Almost puts it in. Saved by Fluffball. Gets a shot on target, cleared away by Pedro. Hanjo's going to take that boost and gets bumped by Pedro. Uncle Tito putting on some tough pressure for NF Platts. Making a shot on target, but it's going to be saved by Hanjo. Back to the backboard. Fluffball with the catch, able to get in around TOASTwithJAM. TOASTwithJAM looking like they landed incorrectly, so they couldn't make that play. To steal from Pedro, but not needed from Fluffball as they were already going for that ball anyways. Good 50. Looking for a second one. TOASTwithJAM almost puts it into the middle of the net. Hanjo looking to 50 it high. It's to the backboard. Hanjo with the shot. Pedro is going to own goal this straight in. Probably thought it was going to hit that post and bounce out, but it was a little bit too late. Just a light, unfortunate miss. TOASTwithJAM letting that fake challenge go through. Makes Hanjo push a little bit tougher than what they thought. Fluffball gets that one touch. Cleared away by Toast. Hanjo's going to race this down. So it goes back to the blue half. Pedro rushing back to get this collected. Trying to make some offensive pressure here. They need to tie the game up to take a point in this series. So this is the best of 5. Hanjo is going to get that nice clear over back into the blue half. A lot of pressure from NF Platts, but it's going to be negated by Pedro, who's going on a demo rampage and pressure rampage. He's going to pump his own teammate to get it to the wall and having to clear it away. That's not what you want to do when you're down by 1. Probably having fun. The comms I would love to hear between those two. NF Platts is going to take game 2 now on match point victory. Looking to take a game 3 to shut out Uncle Tito. Big plays for real. What's up, NF Citrus? Welcome in. Welcome in everybody that is joining for the first time to watch this match. The team you wanted to win has lost a game. Real. Why can't they make it easier to switch these maps for an RLCS map rotation? I will ready up so that timer can go through. We're not going to stop the stampede steaming of NF Platts. Uncle Tito's already ready to go. Both players loading in. Everybody's ready to go. Put on some gangsta rap. It is not time for gangsta rap because I will get the audio muted, and I need that for future uploads on my VOD channel, Vibing Cookie Cat VODs. If you want to go subscribe to that channel. We're back into this match as we go. 5 minutes on that clock. Perfect kickoff from Hanjo. Started off. Almost gets that touch to chop it in. TOASTwithJAM and the gold Dominus. Or gold. No, that's not the gold Dominus. It's the Bumblebee car. This is not DFH Day, but it is the map that RLCS uses. They don't use Day, if I remember correctly. Hanjo with the clear down. TOASTwithJAM and the Bumblebee car looking to get that off the backboard. Almost cycles it to the other side. Cringe by me by being a terrible caster and clicking on my mouse. Cleared away by Uncle Tito. TOASTwithJAM looking to get that around and Doomsy dish it into the net, but it's not going to work out, but passes it out mid. Cleared away by Hanjo. Hit with a bad touch, but leaves TOASTwithJAM enough time to get boost, and Fluffball is going to pop this high. Toast beating Hanjo to that play, but it's going to be 50 away. Pedro looking to keep it back in that orange half. Not letting it go easy for NF Platts here is TOASTwithJAM able to get that angle from post to post. Leaving Fluffball looking like a no thoughts goaltender. I'm sorry. I'm being cringe. Professional. Professional. 1 up on the board. Fluffball gets that kickoff, but TOASTwithJAM is there for an air dribble. Pops it high. Hanjo getting beat to it. Looking for a pinch down. Nice pinch to almost get it to the net, but Fluffball's there. Pinch off of Pedro's car. TOASTwithJAM racing back to get to that. Ball with the touch. Looking for a second one. Bumps Pedro instead. It works out great, but demo from TOASTwithJAM allows Pedro to take a break, a little breather. Now back in the middle as it passes out directly. Fluffball having to work out that miss from Hanjo. A little bit of confusion on that corner. Into the corner of the orange half of NF. Bouncing it off for Pedro to put to the backboard. It's going to be cleared away by Hanjo. Pinching off. For a better touch, maybe a shot down the field, but it's a little bit wide as TOASTwithJAM puts this off the corner. Pinch. It's going to bounce off the backboard to the mid. Pedro with the miss, but TOASTwithJAM in that Bumblebee car. Looking to sting like a bee, but here comes Hanjo, making that Bumblebee car look just like a toy car. Putting it straight under the net, leaving TOASTwithJAM high and dry, up in the sky. Misread as he goes under him. Tie game once again. We're seeing a lot of tie games from this match series. To the backboard it goes. Pedro waiting in the back, trying to make a shot around Fluffball. TOASTwithJAM's going to turn on this to look for a pass over to Pedro, who's waiting in the midfield, does so. Able to get that touch, but not towards the net. Too much offensive pressure from NF Platts. And this touch. TOASTwithJAM able to get lucky on that clear. Fluffball passing it up and high. Not expecting Pedro to get that clear. Or that shot. Excuse me. To the backboard it goes. Pedro can't get it under the crossbar. Hanjo was there either way. But still in the half of the NF Platts. Looking to try to clear it away the best as they can. Here comes a shot from Pedro to put them on the board once more to keep this out of tie game territory. But now, NF Platts down by 124. Like to take a minute to take a break through these castings. Can't do that with TOASTwithJAM and Pedro making some funky plays to get that into the net. Hanjo showing off the true NF Platts pride as they have the Platt car and the blue ears. Blue tires and blue boost, if I remember correctly. Back to the match casting. Pedro is going to pop this high for an air dribble. Looking to get it around one. Does so, but gets bumped. Hanjo to the wall. Leaves an open net for TOASTwithJAM to put another point. Getting steamrolled in this game. Now NF Platts down by 3. They really need to make some offensive pressure like they did earlier in the game to get another 2 points to put it back in tie game territory. A little bit of a wheel wiggle to shake it off. TOASTwithJAM getting 50'd by Fluffball. It is still in this half. Backflip away, and probably not the best of decisions. It was a little bit risky being the last man of your team. It did work. Fluffball getting around one. Bumping away as Fluffball gets a nice open net to get that offensive pressure to work out. That's what we were looking for in these final, 2 minutes of the game. Scoreless from NF Platts' side. Putting that point on the board to get them back onto the right track. Long road to get the tie game. Both teams trying their best. Possible reverse sweep. So we can see here in this game. Bit of a time waster. Almost able to get it in. Fluffball looking to 50 out to the mid. Hanjo now having to race back. Almost gets demoed by TOASTwithJAM, but by luck of the Rocket League gods, it's not going to happen. Fluffball able to turn for that. Doesn't get the touch, though, leaving Pedro with an opportunity. Saved by Hanjo. Pass out to the mid. Now with 6 seconds, the scoreable territory to tie it is now gone. Pedro is looking to put this to the ground. They're going to let it go. We are going to game 4. That is the most cringiest car you could have ever chosen, TOASTwithJAM. Please unsubscribe, unfollow, block yourself from my streams. You are cringe. I'm not gonna lie, I did love Transformers as a kid, but that car just I don't like emotes in this game. It doesn't feel right. Dusk. Yes. We're all set and ready to go. Hanjo is the one we were waiting on to ready up. TOASTwithJAM is gonna take MVP by like 300 points, if you want to be accurate with it. 299 points to be exact. That's a nerd score. That's a nerd score. I'm feeling chaotic today. That's why I'm casting in this direction. I'm not usually this hyperactive. Back into the next match we go. We're going to load it up for you guys to see, so you're not left in the dark. Here we go in game 4. Starting off grand as we get a dead ball and then another kickoff. Pedro giving that touch. TOASTwithJAM's going to approach, but gets 50 by Fluffball, who has in control of the ball now. Hanjo looking for a demo, but leaves it away. Pedro getting the clear. TOASTwithJAM still in the Bumblebee car. Hasn't changed out. Feeling great. Probably telling themselves that car is literally the reason why they won last game. Hanjo with the catch. A beautiful catch, but unable to carry it away from the net. TOASTwithJAM almost getting pre-jumped and read by Fluffball, who's already up in the air. Lucky that TOASTwithJAM didn't get demoed. Hanjo looking for a second touch. It does so. Cleared away by Pedro. TOASTwithJAM able to get that clear. Looking for a pass out to the mid or a shot on goal. It's going to bounce off the corner. Here comes Pedro for a double tap. Double tap, never mind. My mistake on my analysis. TOASTwithJAM looking for a pass. Gets 2 touches out to the mid. Almost scores it right in. He's going to be able to finish it. Putting another point on the board. Looking to steamroll this game for a possible reverse sweep on NF Platts. It is possible. NF Platts on match point this time. Doing their best to stave off any competition. They need to put a point on the board to tie it up. TOASTwithJAM with the shot. Cleared away by Hanjo. Pedro with the finish. Both players from NF Platts in an awkward position. Hanjo had already cleared that away, but it was a bad clear to the middle, leaving Pedro with the easiest goal of his life, he would say in his comms. I know him personally, so that is probably exactly what he has just said. Kickoff goal almost goes in. It's luckily enough for Uncle Tito's team. It just doesn't go the way NF Platt wants to. Hanjo not able to get that angle on that net. Fluffball with the whiff. Trying to make some offensive pressure to throw off Uncle Tito. One touch. Looking for a second one. Maybe a pass out to Fluffball, who has not enough reaction time to get to that. It's a little too quick. Pedro with the shot. Hanjo is going to let this roll in front. Fluffball goes up, having to challenge that. It bounces down. Hanjo getting Goomba stomped by TOASTwithJAM. And it's looking like Uncle Tito is going to take this game too. There is still 3 minutes. Anything can happen in between that time. We have seen multiple teams lose a lead on a goal for many mistakes. Hanjo playing it a little bit messy on that one. A nice flick to the net. Monster all the way from half field. Beautiful 45. Balls. I mean, yeah. Yukio, you would like this match. Pass over to Toast. Toast is going to collect this, looking to get a good recovery, but a little bit messy. A demo. Hanjo getting it run over their head. Pass out to the mid, giving it straight to Fluffball. TOASTwithJAM misses the touch and the catch. But no power from Fluffball allows TOASTwithJAM to get demoed. Pedro with the clear. And if Platt's a little bit messy in that corner, but it's going to be working out as Fluffball gets that 50 to the mid. Hanjo trying to shoot this down to the net. TOASTwithJAM over to the wall, looking for a second touch to pass it mid. Fakes it out for Fluffball to challenge that early, who is able to get the 50 and clear it away. Looking for a shot, maybe a demo and a bump. Pedro unable to get around there. NF Platts with 1 point on the board and a steamroll possibly to get to the tie game. Just a reminder, NF Platt is still on match point, but it's not gonna matter when TOASTwithJAM able to read that kickoff straight to the wall. Beautiful pass into the net, no bouncer. Hanjo unable to read the speed of that 73-mile-an-hour missile. Pedro, the kickoff. Works out great in Uncle Tito's favor. So Jam with the pop over 1. Looking to pass it out to Pedro, who's there, but just not able to read the offensive pressure coming from Fluffball. Pedro with the 50. Oh, Fluffball is going to miss this. Hanjo unable to get there. Looking for a Brazil in this match. No own goals to start this Brazil. It was more so NF Platts able to find the net. With 121, Uncle Tito has a new goal rather than beating NF Platts and reverse sweeping them. It's to Brazil them in game 4. But it's not gonna happen. Hanjo reading the pass off of Fluffball, getting 50 by Pedro. Just sneaking it in past TOASTwithJAM, who can't get it out of the net. Bye-bye, Brazil. Rip up those tickets and throw them in the trash. NF Platts do not want to go early. Now Uncle Tito looking to set up a trip to Barcelona. For NF Platts, it is constant here. But NF Platts doing a great job of trying to keep at least some offensive pressure and defensive pressure. Getting around Pedro. Trying to pass it out mid. Looking for a second touch. Gets it around 1. Pedro with the pass out to the middle. Hanjo. Back touch. Now having to race back. Also Jam with all the freedom in the world is going to catch this. Trying to dribble it. Maybe a flick to the net. No Barcy this time around. Pedro looking to make it happen. Almost gets the touch from the backwards angle. 50 from Hanjo. And now here we go. Pedro with all the freedom in the world. A demo from TOASTwithJAM blocked by Fluffball, who's putting some pressure. And here we go to Barcelona. NF Platts one-way trip. So we hit 18 seconds. NF Platts looking a little bit messy in these late half games. Probably already talking strategy after getting that Barcelona. And if Platt or Uncle Tito absolutely on fire in game 4. So we're going to go into game 5 currently. Best of luck to both teams. This is a heat game. LOL, TOASTwithJAM. Try to get me with that emote. Literal cringe. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Champions field, everybody in chat. I hope you guys are ready for this. It's a tight tie series game between NF Platts and Uncle Tito. Uncle Tito looking to take this in a reverse sweep, but NF Platts doing their best to hold it out. They don't want it to go to OT. They don't want to lose this game. given the last two matches that we just saw in the tie series for a possible reverse sweep. NF Platts needs to do some work to recover here. And it appears my Spotify is no longer... Oh, it's paused. That's why. Cool, cool. Thanks. Into game 5 we go. Uncle Tito on fire from last game. Starting it off with a kickoff. Pedro was already there midfield. Hanjo, clear to the blue half. Gonna start it off great, making some comebacks possibly. TOASTwithJAM. Gonna take this down the field. No boost in a dream. Gets to 50, but 50'd away by Hanjo. Shot to the net. Pedro unable to keep it high, flick it away. It's gonna go into his own net. Just not enough speed to do anything of worthy to keep it out of the net, as it just goes straight in on a speed roller. Pedro with the missed touch. Here comes Hanjo. Off to the back roll. Looking for a pinch mid, but it's not going to happen. Fluffball was sitting back there anyways, waiting for a play. Pedro a little bit ambitious on that read, but it's going to go to the corner. Bouncing high. TOASTwithJAM already up for this. Fluffball. Seeing that. Go to clear it. 50 from Hanjo. Allows Fluffball to get back in control with another shot. TOASTwithJAM misreading that play. That unable to time exactly when to flip. Fluffball hitting a little bit earlier than what TOASTwithJAM would think. Up by 2 within the first minute of the game. NF Platts looking to take this game series. Almost losing it straight away. Pedro with the pass to the backboard. TOASTwithJAM getting beat by Fluffball. Clears it away. Now collecting to his own corner. 50 down. Fluffball looking to make a play. To the backboard. No, not enough boost or a correct touch to get a play to double tap it in, but it was worth a shot. Hanjo gets demoed, but at least Hanjo got the clear. It's off the wall. TOASTwithJAM with the missed touch. Pedro with the shot. Hanjo's going to clear it away and save it. TOASTwithJAM with the 50 to the backboard, but no one from any side of the team able to get to that. They're going to let it go down. Pedro taking to the wall, looking for an air dribble, possibly a pass over to TOASTwithJAM, who gets that, but it's a backwards touch. 50 off of Pedro's car. A beautiful hug into the goal line. Fluffball reading that TOASTwithJAM was the last defender on that. Able to keep them away from getting to the middle of that net to save it. And now up by 3. It's almost like NF Platts looked like they were taking a break. Game 3 and 4. Now they're back. Pedro trying to make a double tap to the mid. TOASTwithJAM was reading this, but able to get there. Off to the corner. TOASTwithJAM not turning on that. Getting beat by Fluffball, who gets demoed. Hanjo looking in the midfield. Pop high. 50 away. Pedro's going to put this back in the same corner. NF Platts bumping each other for high five early celebration. Pedro with a quick turn. Giving it straight over to Hanjo, who puts it to the backboard, looking for a touch into the net. Beautiful read. Backboard champ and Platts' best friend. TOASTwithJAM expecting Hanjo to miss. Hoping with all of their might. And now it's looking like NF Platts wants this early Brazil. Maybe a Barcelona in this game. Could happen. Fluffball is going to clear this away. To the wall it goes. Hanjo looking to score it, but it's pressured by TOASTwithJAM, who gets a shot down the net. Into Brazil territory we go. NF Platts only away by 3 goals to put Uncle Tito on their own plane. One-way ticket to Brazil. Little wheel wiggle to shake that goal off. They know they can win this. They're trying their best. Pedro collecting this ball, shooting it down the net. Fluffball with the miss. Pedro's going to give this over to Toast, who gets beat out. Fluffball unable to find an angle. TOASTwithJAM's going to 50 this off of Hanjo. Leaves it for Pedro to pinch it out to the midfield. Pedro putting this to the wall. Gets 50 once more. Another 50. Goes to the other side of the field. Hanjo with the shot down the net. Pedro with the light touch. Is it enough? No, it's not. Hanjo able to get there in time to 50 it towards the net, putting it in between both players of Uncle Tito. TOASTwithJAM, a misread. Pinching that into the net. Another kickoff here. Pedro getting beat by Hanjo to that play. No boost in a dream. He goes up, returning the favor to Hanjo. Gets beat on that. Pedro looking to pass this out mid, but it's a missed touch, allowing Fluffball to gain some control. Almost gets demoed by TOASTwithJAM. A pass out. Hanjo to the backboard. Fluffball looking for a shot, but no boost. Not much you can work with. Off the corner. Pedro with the clear over to Toast, who's ready for it. Sees it, but just can't get to that ball.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Only 2 goals away before the Brazil happens with 24 seconds left on the clock. Here comes Hanjo to put it 1 away. And if Platts wants to return the favor, thanking them for taking them to Barcelona in the last game. Remember in game 4, if you guys are joining us, NF Platts almost gets Barcelona, then got Barcied. I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk about these Barcelona and Rocket League beams. Pump away from Toast gives Pedro all the room in the world. It's going to be pinched away by Hanjo. Pedro with the miss. Here comes Fluffball. Or not Fluffball, Hanjo. Doing their best to try to pass it mid. They want this Brazil. And they get the Brazil in Game 5. Congratulations to NF Platts. Uncle Tito is going to tie their series of win-loss games 2-2. NF Platts going to take it 3-1. Beautiful match of Fluffball, Hanjo. Sure, NutonicFox was watching in the background. Thank you guys for the awesome games. Not gonna do an interview on this one. I'm gonna see if they want to, but there's a likely chance I will not. Great commentary. I suck. But that's just me trying to say that if I'm comparing myself to RLCS people, kinda not. I know a lot of people don't like the way RLCS commentates their games. But again, that's just them. I don't know. Oh, bet. I did not see that. I will go grab the link to that invite area. It's looking like we're going to get one. I do, like, half and half want to do an interview, half and half not want to do an interview. That's just how I'm operating today. I didn't even join. Tito dogs? Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. RLCS just makes some of the best plays seem insane when the ball simply rolls across the field. Look, honestly, I just love the way it operates over there. So we're getting an interview set up here for you guys to listen to these wonderful, wonderful players. Hanjo is ready. Oh my god, a 50? Bro, look, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, okay? We'll switch up gears here for a sec while I get an answer from Hanjo. Hanjo's already responded. Hanjo's just quick with it. His teammates probably already watching like, come on, let's do this interview. Look, be real. Sometimes they be a little bit overhyped. Like, I be listening to it at work, and all I hear is, "Oh my god, a beautiful 50 from Raise Bull." Bruh. All right, let's bring in the captain of NF Plat. Welcome in. Congratulations on your your game 5 win. You guys almost got reverse swept in that game. How do you guys?
That was not fun.
How do you guys think about that series between your opponents?
They're really good for what their rank is. I'll give them that. Like they held us on edge with the bumps and demos. They did for game 3 and 4. But me and poor Fluffball over here, we kind of struggled game 3 and 4.
I honestly, for once, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna see a reverse sweep on my channel. But
Yeah,
to
we were
see
afraid of
almost a Brazil on you guys and then getting Barsied, that was insane. And then you guys returned the favor in game 5, 7-1. You guys were able to catch that and put it straight into the net. That was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, me and Fluffball had a little team chat after game 4. We're like, all right, we're gonna stop playing passive and just push. That's what we did.
You guys definitely brought it back. So let's go ahead and get to the actual interview questions. I did have a lot that I wanted to talk about. There was a lot going on in that game. Is there anything you guys did during that match or series that you guys like to fix? Apart from the whole not pushing.
Yeah, that's about it. Besides that, I say we did pretty good.
Okay. This will be for you and obviously your teammates if they were here. What, in your opinion, was your favorite play throughout that series?
That's a good question. Probably just the fact that me and Fluffball were just having team plays or going for the ball solo. We weren't double committing all that much. Like, I don't really mind the goals that got scored. I just prefer just the ball going in the net.
Fair enough. That's probably what everybody would like in their matches. We'll go ahead and skip it off. I have exhausted all my questions that I usually give, mostly because I've asked them straight when you came into this interview. I'm just too excited to chat with you guys. Is there anybody you would like to thank or mention during this series?
I would like to thank NF for letting us play this season with them. And I'd also like to thank Fluffball for not throwing the game for once. He did good this time. I'm proud of him.
I do have a secondary question afterwards, but we'll ask that off stream. Probably know what I'm going to ask later. Anyways, moving on. Congratulations once again on your win. You guys able to save it from a reverse sweep. Good luck with your future matches, and if you ever need me, I'll be right here. I'll be taking probably some time off here and there to stop casting, at least to give myself a break. But see you guys again soon.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Alrighty. We'll go ahead and do my outro for you guys. I'll pop out here. Hanjo's in there by himself. Poor Hanjo. Alright, thank you guys again for watching. I don't have... Well, actually, I do have a match for you guys. I haven't set it up. I need to do some work and set it up. but I really don't have time to, so it's probably all going to be done. I don't know, sometime tonight. Let me go check my DMs to double check that. Ah, yes. Saturday at 7 p.m. EST, New Age Bandits versus New Age Ravens. It's going to be an org versus the same org. So I guys hope you guys are going to be happy and excited to see that match between those two. It's going to be tight. So, once again, thank you guys for joining. I hope to see you guys again on Saturday. Be safe. Have fun. See you next time. Oh, and one more thing. We're going to go raid out my buddy Peekit RL, who's doing another casting right now.
One too many times, the shots that y'all are taking. One too many times that I've been stuck patient on my downfall. Antidote seeking while I was vacant, but the crown falls simply to those who try to take it. One shot to get two paid, and my three wet like lemonade. 4 times and I step back just to reload and I let it spray. This is everything that I need, everything that I wanted, everything that I bleed. This is victory and I got it, cause I'm